Welcome to Star Memoirs, your destination for unforgettable celebrity legacies. Our first news is this. Inside Sheinelle Jones and late husband Uche Oje's timeless love story. Sheinelle Jones and Uche Oje's love story was one for the ages. The Today co-host and consultant, who were married for 17 years before Oje tragically died this week after battling an aggressive form of brain cancer, first crossed paths as teenagers in the late 1990s at Northwestern University in a meet-cute encounter that could be from any romantic comedy. Jones, who was 18 at the time, offered to give a tour around the Illinois campus to a visiting high school senior, and the rest is history. Indeed, Jones and Oje dated for 8 years before getting engaged at their alma mater outside of Chicago. They married in 2007 in Jones's hometown of Philadelphia and wasted no time starting a family. The couple welcomed their oldest son, Cain, in August 2009. 3 years later, their twins, son Uche and daughter Clara, were born in July 2012. A devoted and loving father, soccer player and church choir member, Oje also instilled his Nigerian heritage into their kids, who are now mourning the loss of their father, who was diagnosed with glioblastoma last year. One thing he always talked about. He talked about those kids, Jones's Today co-host Craig Melvin said, reflected on the NBC Morning News show May 23rd after his passing at age 45. He loved those kids more than anything else in this world and was just so proud. He was that dad that was on the sideline at every soccer game. He was at all the concerts, the recitals. He was that guy, and they had such a beautiful love story. Meanwhile, today's Savannah Guthrie admitted, "There are no words for the pain that we feel for Sheinelle and their 3 young children amid the untimely loss." Uche was an incredible person, Guthrie said. "We all loved him, and so we want to take a moment to tell you more about the remarkable man who was Sheinelle's perfect partner in life." Following Guthrie's announcement of Oje's death, Jones, who has been absent from Today since January while dealing with her family tragedy, returned to social media with a simple message for well-wishers during this devastating time. "Thank you for all of your love and support." Relive Jones and Oje's timeless love story, including sweet family moments with their 3 kids, below. Life partners. Sheinelle Jones often spoke about how she met her husband, Uche Oje, while giving him a tour of campus at Northwestern University when she was just 19. As Savannah Guthrie noted in today's May 23rd tribute to the consultant, he was a remarkable man who was Sheinelle's perfect partner in life. Dedicated to faith. Throughout his battle with glioblastoma, the Today anchors emphasized that Uche was devoted to his faith as well as his Nigerian heritage. In a post from 2021, Sheinelle shared that all 3 of their kids dressed in native Nigerian wear for their baptism. That guy. As the father of kids Cain and younger twins Clara and Uche Jr., Uche put his family first. He loved those kids more than anything else in this world. Craig Melvin emphasized in today's tribute, he was just so proud. He was that dad that was on the sidelines of every soccer game, all of the concerts, recitals. He was that guy, a humble man. During today's broadcast, Al Roker noted that while Uche was quiet, he was wickedly funny, adding, he was a humble man. Biggest supporter. In a birthday tribute to Uche in 2021, Sheinelle emphasized that her late husband was always by her side. "When I put in his picture and click search on my iPhone, pretty much all of the pics are of him by my side," she explained on Instagram, and/or helping the kids with homework, music, or soccer lessons. "I am truly thankful to be on this journey with such a beautiful human being." Going the distance. In the Today segment, honoring Uche, Savannah emphasized that Sheinelle and Uche overcame obstacles, including long distance, to make their romance work. And for Sheinelle, it was all worth it. As she wrote in a tribute post to Uche in 2022, You caught my eye when I was 19 years old, and here we are. Warriors. Amid their hardest battle together, Savannah emphasized that both Sheinelle and Uche were warriors. As Savannah emphasized, Uche was a man whose joyful spirit and quiet strength complemented Sheinelle in every way. After the daytime talk show star's husband Uche Oj died following a battle with glioblastoma, an aggressive brain cancer, her co-hosts expressed their condolences in an emotional segment. There are no words for the pain we feel for Sheinelle and their 3 young children, Savannah Guthrie said on Today, May 23rd. Uche was an incredible person. We all loved him. Those of us who work alongside Sheinelle every day know her infectious laugh and that brilliant smile that lights up our studio every morning, she continued, alongside photos of the couple, a light that would grow even brighter every time she spoke about her husband of 17 years, Uche. Guthrie, sitting alongside Jenna Bush Hager, Al Roker, Craig Melvin, Carson Daly, and Dylan Dreyer, described Jones's husband, who died at age 45, as her perfect match. She noted that he was a man whose joyful spirit and quiet strength complemented Sheinelle in every way. On behalf of the entire Today team, Guthrie emphasized that they are sending love to Jones and her family, including their kids Kayin Oj, 15, and 12-year-old twins Clara Oj and Uche Oj. We love you, she added. You are our family. Meanwhile, Melvin, who shared a close bond Oj, reflected on his friend's devotion to his family. One thing he always talked about those kids, he said. He loved those kids more than anything else in this world and was just so proud. He was that dad that was on the sidelines at every soccer game. He was at all the concerts and the recitals. He was that guy, and they had such a beautiful love story. Roker noted that Oj, who married Jones in 2007 after 8 years of dating, was a private guy, but wickedly funny. He would say things that kind of caught you off guard, he recalled, but wasn't braggadocious or anything. He was a very humble man. And Dreyer couldn't help but praise Jones's strength while she and her family navigated this devastating battle, explaining, "She's just a bright light whenever she walks into the room. Even through this, she relied on her faith. She relied on her friends." For Daly, whose dad died at age 46 following an unexpected cancer diagnosis when the TRL alum was just 5 years old, the heartbreaking news reminded him of his own childhood. "You think so much about these young children. Your heart goes out to them," he said, adding that it was his faith that kept him strong amid his grief. "I've been praying for years to my father. Here I am, the young kid," he reflected. "My life has been so fulfilling, and I'm so blessed for that." Boxer Georgia O'Connor, dead at 25, after cancer diagnosis and miscarriage. The boxing community is mourning a loss. British professional boxer Georgia O'Connor has died after a month's long battle with cancer, boxing promotional company Boxer shared on May 22nd. She was 25. "We are heartbroken by the passing of Georgia O'Connor," the promoter said in a statement obtained by The Guardian. A true warrior inside and outside the ring, the boxing community has lost a talented, courageous, and determined young woman far too soon. The statement continued, "Georgia was loved, respected, and admired by her friends here at Boxer. Our thoughts are with her loved ones at this difficult time." The same day, Boxer founder and CEO Ben Shalom wrote, "My heart goes out to Georgia's parents and partner, who I know did everything they could tirelessly and are going through so much right now." He continued of the champion, "Georgia was an inspirational person and one I'll never forget. So sorry for her family and all her friends. Truly heartbreaking." O'Connor, who began her winning career at a young age with a gold medal at the 2017 Commonwealth Youth Games, a silver at the 2017 Youth World Championships, and a bronze at the 2018 Youth World Championships, suffered from ulcerative colitis and primary sclerosing cholangitis, a chronic inflammatory bowel disease, and a chronic liver disease, for years before sharing her cancer diagnosis in January. At the time, she said that she knew something was seriously wrong, despite several doctors dismissing her. "For 17 weeks since the start of October, I've been in constant pain," O'Connor wrote on Instagram. "I said from the start, I felt it was cancer. I knew the risks. I have colitis and PSC, two diseases that dramatically increase the chances of getting it. I know how high my risk is, and they do too. They always did." Due to her delayed diagnosis, she said her cancer had spread and she also had blood clots in her lungs. "Not one doctor took me seriously," she continued. "Not one doctor did the scans or blood tests I begged for whilst crying on the floor in agony. Instead, they dismissed me. They gaslit me, told me it was nothing, made me feel like I was overreacting. They refused to scan me. They refused to investigate. They refused to listen." After publicly sharing her cancer battle, O'Connor explained that she had suffered a miscarriage just before her diagnosis. However, she still chose to stay positive. "I've been pregnant with a beautiful baby, suffered a miscarriage, then got diagnosed with incurable cancer," she wrote on Instagram, February 18th in honor of her 25th birthday. "But I still feel on top of the world." One such highlight was her wedding less than 2 weeks before her passing. O'Connor shared that she had married her longtime boyfriend Adriano Cardinale on May 9th, posting photos of the nuptials on Instagram. As she put it in the caption, "I married the love of my life, influencer. Emily Kaiser's 3-year-old son dies after being found unconscious in pool." The Kaiser family is grieving following a devastating tragedy. TikToker Emily Kaiser and her husband Brady Kaiser's son Trig Kaiser died May 18th, 6 days after he was rescued from a pool in the backyard of the family's home in Arizona. Local authorities confirmed to USA Today. He was 3. Chandler Police Department told the outlet that officers responded to a drowning call at a residence on May 12th for a child who had been pulled unconscious out of a backyard pool. Both police and firefighters administered CPR on the scene before taking Trig to Chandler Regional Hospital. The toddler was later transferred to Phoenix Children's Hospital. An investigation around the circumstances of the incident is still ongoing. Chandler Police Department's Public Information Officer, Sonu Wasu, told USA Today, adding that further details will be released when the investigation is complete. News has reached out to the Chandler Police Department but has not heard back. Prior to the tragedy, Emily, 26, also mom to Theodore Kaiser, 2 months with Brady, shared insight into her life as a mom. This includes a video shared a day after the accident where Brady lays in the bed with Trig and Theodore as they all snuggle close. Captioning the sweet moment shared May 13th, Emily wrote on TikTok, "I cannot believe they are mine." Emily, who has accumulated 3 million TikTok followers and 1 million Instagram followers with her family-focused content, also celebrated her sons on a day dedicated to her. Trig also appeared with his baby brother in his mom's heartfelt Mother's Day post. "Forever grateful that I get to be a mama," Emily wrote May 11th alongside a series of pictures and videos of her sons. "Happy Mother's Day." In a separate video, Emily gushed about spending her first Mother's Day as a mom of 2. "I posted little montage videos this morning from having Trig to him growing up to now having Teddy," she said in the May 11th video. "And I seriously cannot believe that this Mother's Day I have 2 kids, not only 2 kids, 2 boys. Seriously, if you would have told me that when I was younger, I would have never believed you. Being a mom is truly the most amazing thing," she added, while simultaneously being scary, terrifying, hard, beautiful, amazing. Literally, all of the emotions in one. Seriously, just so grateful to be a mom. For more of Emily's sweet moments with her sons, keep reading. Influencer Valeria Marquez's killer asked for her name before shooting her. Warning. This article contains details about a fatal shooting. More details about Valeria Marquez's tragic death have emerged. moments before the 23-year-old beauty influencer was fatally shot inside her Jalisco, Mexico beauty salon, May 13th. She appeared to have a brief conversation with her alleged assailant during a TikTok live stream that captured her final moments. In the video, which has been circulated on various platforms, Marquez said, "It's coming," in Spanish, before exchanging greetings with a person off camera. "Hey Valeria," the person asked, to which she replied in Spanish, "Yes." Moments later, Marquez, who was seated by a table in the salon with a stuffed animal in her lap, appeared to turn off the sound on the live stream as the video continued. In the final seconds of the clip, she clutched her abdomen as blood pooled on the table and her body hunched over the chair. The shooting occurred at around 6:30 p.m. local time, after which police received a 911 call and arrived to the scene, according to a report from the local Attorney General's office via translation. Paramedics on site confirmed Marquez had no vital signs upon their arrival, per the report. The preliminary report also indicated that the incident was being treated as a femicide, otherwise known as the killing of a woman or girl for gender-based reasons. In a follow-up press release issued May 14th, the Attorney General's office, who has not named a suspect, also noted via translation that no specific charges have been filed in the case thus far. Following Marquez's death, many of her social media followers have paid their respects to the late content creator by leaving comments on her posts, which included a variety of professional modeling photos and selfies. "No one deserves to die that way," one fan wrote via Spanish translation. "May this beautiful young woman rest in peace." Another user remarked that Marquez was very beautiful, adding, "I hope justice is served. She didn't deserve that ending." Thanks for watching. Like and comment. Subscribe.